some time we've been some all right. To make a month, you have a job to do. Time flies. You know what flies? You know what is? Because at time you are looking at promise. You are focused on the promise. You are focused on the dream in life. That's what I call the greatest on what is in front of you. What are the things? That you are chasing. You see, that's the art of living. Here. Put the dream in front. May this evening answer to God after they receive a word from God. After this, because I'm saying that's the greatest of anything in life. When you receive a word from God, God shows you what to receive a word from God. God shows you what to do. Your grace life dream. our life, chasing your grace life dream. Because now you have a dream. God's put a dream in front of you. God's playing about. And that's to you. Regardless of where God found, when God started telling you about living a grace life dream, when God started telling you about living a grace life dream, now you know, when God started telling you about living a grace life dream, now you know, a frustration in you, because now you've been given a vision. Now you've been given a dream. Now God's saying, put this pen. And limes to him. It was spirit of grace for functioning, spirit of grace to fulfill the dream God would place in front. The dream God would place in front. So much that he was concerned about in his. When he got on that mountain, then strange things started happening. What he wasn't, Lord was there. He told him, go to the mountain. Lord was the kind of dream for me. God's more important than anything I'm facing. Not for it to be suddenly as if immediately you get disappointed, you get drawn on different something contrary happened. God says, go to the mountain, man. We're there for his attention. A great wind tore the rocks and everything was havoc there. But then it says, but the Lord, the winds broke out. And scripture specifically says it happens to you that the Lord's not aware of. No wind, when something contrary happens there, he knows there. He knows that ain't that beautiful. I think the most but the next thing was the waves. Or the Lord, the earthquake was hitting there, looking for Elijah's attention, wanting to steal the place. You see, it's important for us to know something's all thing that's going to happen to try and steal your attention. But then notice the next thing that happened, the fire. Then a still small voice in the midst of trouble. I don't know what storms in your life. All I know, God's giving attention to the fire now. It's not in the storm. It's you in the middle of the storm. Let it shut down. There was focus on those storms, talking about those storms. And some people want to kill me. Talking about this for me. And go and anoint. It can't be. Middle of the storm. I'm just trying to show you what happened in the middle of the storm. In the middle of everything that's come. God showing him. And God says, man, you are going to have the legacy. In the middle of the storm successful, you don't even know how to die. Who Aisha can take off from where you left. Here you are thinking you have storm. Here you are thinking that you are making much and competition and people. The storms that took place on the mountain and the middle of all the storms that were in his. So that's the greatest blessing, when you know what to do with your life in the middle of the storm. When God shows you your dream is blessed. Living a high level of enthusiasm. Living a life with a high level of enthusiasm. Focus on the storms. Have a dream. Hallelujah. A grace life dream. And storm says it's not going to happen. Show up. Going to be a peace and a composure that you're going to need. You go before the storms show up. Why? On the area. That's everything. Grace for everything. Grace for it all at all times. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 8. That's where God's calling you and I, stretching us as absolute grace. When he was. Verse 27 then says, and a great, so that it was already. So settle that. Light is tested in the middle. You see? A still small voice. Now this is what I'm going to need to talk to you about. Himself was there with them. It says about the back part of the boat. He was in the stern, asleep on a pillow. And they awoke him on a. And they awoke him on a, do you not care? Do you not care? Then he arose and peace, be still. Be still. How is it that you have no faith? They could not do what Jesus was practicing peace in the middle of the storm. It is not the peace, is the presence of someone in the storm. Peace. Be still. To take for yes, you are who God says you are. But peace says you are. But peace says you are. He's already defined who you are. Already enabled you. He's already given you identity in the land. Your place who you are. You need to accept a direct result of embracing your identity. Why was he so calm? He knew that in life it is his job to he's a son of God. He can't be messing around, fearing around. He is who God's made him to be. He is who God says I am. God says I am. And took from inside, from the deposit of